do I know more about the Trump shooter than the director of the FBI?
Yet I can tell you, which may be relevant though to your question, that, and I don't think this has been reported yet, that the weapon had a collapsible stock, which could explain why it might have been less easy for people to observe, because one of the things that we're finding is people have observed him.
You're telling me the shooter had a collapsible stock? Look, now it's practically invisible. I could probably fit it in my pocket now, just, Visible, invisible, visible, invisible. What a crock of shit.
How many shots did the shooter fire?
Well, we know that he fired at least 8 because we recovered 8 cartridges on the roof.
Police also seen counting the shell casings.
Looks like what, at least 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 8.
Allegedly 8 shots fired by crooks.
Were you able to determine whether the shooter took the gun up with him when he climbed up to the top of the roof, or was it already placed there somewhere?
So that is something that we're drilling into right now that we don't know the answer to. Observe him with the weapon or when he was already on the roof, and we haven't yet found anybody with firsthand observation of him with the weapon walking around beforehand. So that doesn't mean he wasn't, obviously, but the collapsible stock is potentially a very significant feature that might be relevant to that.
Did he have a scope?
I believe so, but as I sit here right now, I don't remember.
Okay.
How do you not know if he had a scope or not? Here we have one of the clearest videos of the rifle to date. These 2 areas could be scope rings, or this could just be a red dot, and we have a bit of a shine back here off of the iron sight. I think this is a forward mounted red dot. But here we have some shine, maybe some reflection from the glass of a magnifier. Peek behind diversity higher here. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think that AR is rocking? Now, collapsible stock or not, it doesn't really matter because the shooter could have snuck in a rocket launcher. And let me show you how. Behind every scary situation, there's a woman screaming like that will help anything.
At one point, Thomas Crooks points his rifle at the eyewitness and those rally goers. This is what he told us about security on that day.
Definitely wasn't secure. I'm actually ex-military. One of the first things I noticed when we walked up, I'm like, none of us have been vetted. We're all along the fence. We all have view of the stage.
Here's why a collapsible stock really didn't matter. So Trump was speaking over here. The shooter was on the roof over here. If we look at this fence line, this is where spectators were calling out that they saw the gunman on the roof. This is also where people weren't getting vetted. This was an outside perimeter to this gated area where Trump was speaking. This entire area was non-vetted and had public access to a main road. So all the shooter had to do was ride his little bike along here, pull out his gun, get into position, and take the shot. It still baffles my mind how a 20-year-old on a bicycle with a red dot AR was able to infiltrate the perimeter of Secret Service and local law enforcement. More details will emerge, and of course, as they always say, this is an ongoing investigation, meaning we don't know shit. If you like the video, drop a like, please consider subscribing to Conservative Vibes, and I'll see you next time.